Second race of the Pennzoil Truck Series Season 3 chase. We're here at the Iowa Speedway for the Farmers 200. It's going to be one wild short track race. And on the pole is Colton on the 15, two is outside. One of our chasers, Lamp Van, win the 93. Then third you have Jeff Moses. Fourth is Alan Bowman, ranking up the top five, just Neath. Then another chaser in sixth, Code Luigi. Seventh is Luke Rainey, chaser. Danny Bright in eighth. Then James Ryan in ninth, and Greg Lee rounds out the top 10. For the rest of you, got Racer, another chaser, Griffin Lynn. Then Keegan Thompson, a chaser, Justin Zidell. They have James Dablito and Jonathan Buford. Michael Canto and Michael Ferris, a chaser. Then Dylan Mills and Cynthia Bright, who's also a chaser. They have Alex Stewart and Keith Stevens. Then Christian Parker and Jennifer Buford. Trey Rainey, a chaser, and Jack Canaramo. Then Gustavo Rocha and Tim Gary. Riley Spraley, a chaser, and Isaac Nichols. Then there's JJ Reed and Jonathan Rains. Derek Hamill and William Seaman. Final rounding out the field, a chaser, Christian Richardson, got to make up a lot of ground here at Iowa. And Xavier Sullivan Jr. will start to his outside for the start of the Farmers 200 here at Iowa. Let's go down track and get the command.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Take a nice deep breath, buddy. Settle in, relax. Give your seatbelt a little tug and tug on your steering wheel one more time for me. Good luck, bud. We'll see you at the end of this deal.
Coming into the second race of round number one. The three trucks below the cut line, the 81 of Griffin Lynn, the 88 of Luke Rainey, and the 22 of Christian Richardson. Rainey starts 7th here tonight. Griffin Lynn just a little bit farther back in about 11th, and as we mentioned, Richardson back in 35th, has to make up some ground. Pace truck in 30 laps. Will a chaser bring home the victory and advance to round number 2, or will non-chaser steal it again? We're about to find out. They enter the restart zone. We're racing, green flag in the air. Fenway went way up high in 1 and 2, and they're already 3 wide inside the top 5. They race off at turn number 4. Moses trying to get to the front. They come off a 4 lap 1 led by Colton Young, the 15. Moses 2's inside. They enter turn 1 at over 140 miles an hour here at the 7/8 mile short track. Moses, with help from his teammate, just Heath down low. Heath coming for second. Luke Rain, the 88, making up ground. He's up to the top 5 already in 5th. It's very easy, though. If you get stuck up top, you get down to the bottom very easily. See Colucci there starts 6. He's already down to the bottom lane in the 32. As contact there, Luke Rain roughing his way around Bowman, but slows him down, and Ryan looks to make it 3 wide. As 4 of the racing teammates battle, Moses and Heath are side by side through 1. I wish there's such a fun little short track. You make a lot of passes and a lot of great racing, but it's not too obnoxious with the shuffling. It's definitely a lot calm, but still very exciting. 4 trucks poleways, Colton Yell from the pole looking to get back to the race lead. Luke Rain really needs this bonus point badly. He fell into a hole after Auto Club and trying to get out of that hole, trying to dig himself out. Here he comes, looking for the race lead. The 88, he gets to 3rd. He's going to be looking for that race lead 3 wide off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. This would be big if that 88 can lead this lap right here. He's going to try his hardest in 3 and 4 right here to try and get by the 15 VO. He goes up the racetrack. Luke with a good turn. And the 88 leads the lap. That's a bonus point for Luke Rainey towards his chase points. Yeah, that's big for him because he's outside. He's one of the 3 outside. So any point he can get right now really helps him out. He's cleared. He's going to try and pull away now. They come down the backstretch. He's won here at Iowa in this league, I guess you could say, even though it's not really a league. He's won over on this channel before at Iowa. It was in the ARCA series just a few seasons ago. His contact for a second. Moses and Colton Yo not giving each other much room, and James Ryan's watching this like, what the heck is happening? And Luigi, Land, Fenway got a few chasers lined up on the bottom lane. Luigi, Fenway, Lynn, and Zidell. As for the race lead, Luke Rain now under attack from the 33, Jeff Moses. James Ryan's going to make it 3 wide, a little bit close there. But once again, a lot of room to go 3 wide here at Iowa. It's just sometimes they get to rubbing and beating and banging. When push comes to shove, you will definitely see some crashes. James Ryan trying to take second as Luigi goes for 4th in the 32. He was involved in the first crash at Auto Club, but with the lap trucks coming into play, he was far enough back where he actually got by and got up inside the top 15 there at the end, and really gained a lot of points and kept him above the cutoff. He wants to lead lap to obviously get a bonus point. He has Fenway behind. Fenway came into the chase as the points leader with the most chase points, but a disappointing Auto Club race dropped him, but he's still above the cut line. He's still in a pretty good position to make the next round, but he's just put Luke Rain through on the middle lane as Coluigi looks for the race lead as they go off into turn number 3. A little bit of contact right there. They're almost 4 wide with chasers as Rainey and Fenway were making some pretty good contact right there. It's allowed the front 2 to get away as Coluigi still looking low and James Ryan for that race lead. They head off into turn 1. Luigi has to position down low, but does Fenway steal this lap lead from him? Fenway's a big charge. Some of these chasers doing very well here tonight. A lot of them up towards the front. Code Luigi's going to clear Ryan, but can he keep the lead? He's gonna. Luigi gets a bonus point. Now Fenway wants that bonus point as well. And Griffin Lynn, the 81, going to try and steal a bonus point. He's the farthest below the cutoff, so he needs a great runner, maybe even a win. If he doesn't have a great run here at Iowa, he's getting a win in the final race of the round. So, he wants to get top 5 here, top 3, maybe even a win, and move on to the next race of the round with at least a shot to make it without having to win, as he looks for the race lead on Fenway. He wants to lead a lap as well and get a bonus point. He can definitely do that this lap. He has a pretty good gap over third place Justin Heath, as he's balanced side by side with Code Luigi, as they're going to be 3 wide for a second. No, then 32 backed off. Smart move there by Luigi. He's thinking, I don't want to force it this early. Only a third way into the race. Let's not force it. Let's keep it double file for now. We'll get back up to the front, as Griffin Lynn will lead a lap. That's a bonus point for him, and that's good for him as well, because as we mentioned, below the cutoff by a pretty decent size. Justin Heath in the 3 now looking for the race. The A1 goes way up the racetrack, trying the outside line out. Didn't work for him. They're beating and banging 3 wide. Alan Bowman in the 66 had a run. He's going to take it all the way to the bottom lane. And they are 3 wide, close together as they come off turn number 4. As Fenway moves up behind the 81, and Bowman leads the lap. Colton Yo, your pole sitter, has kind of drifted around from 10th to the race lead this whole race. He's back up to 3rd. He's going to be going back for that race lead. 18 laps of racing to go, so still tons of time left here at Iowa. Over half the race left. And look who's sneakily just joining up into this battle. Michael Ferris in the 23 is top 5 in points pretty much for the whole season. But here he is up inside, battling inside the top 10, going for a top 5 spot. Maybe in a few laps. He's up to 6th now as he gets by Land Fenway, who continuing to fall back. Same with Cody in the 32. There's just no room down low. Zidell is 12th in the 13. Then back here, Cynthia Bright's falling back in the 16th position. Looking for some other chasers. Richardson's done a great job to move up to the front 21st right now after starting 35th. Not too shabby there, and he can gain even more positions. There are some other chasers in front of him, some other trucks in front of him he was able to pass. Trey Rain, the 18, comes into this race as your points leader. He would just need a good result here at Iowa. He would be safe for the next race, but it's not looking like he's going to be safe for the next race. It looks like he's actually going to have to be digging for that next race. Down to 34th. Hopefully he can gain some positions here before the end of the race. Bowman keeps that race lead, but Griff Lynn's coming back. He wants another lap led in case he can possibly try and get the most laps led, which is another bonus point if a chaser gets that. Lynn side by side as they go off into turn 1. Luke Rain, the 88, is there in third, and Michael Ferris moves his way up to 4th. He's going to be going for the 3rd position now as they come down the backstretch. He wants to also lead a lap because he has not led one here tonight, so if you get a lap led, that would be another bonus point for him. And that would be most of the chasers have gotten bonus points. Fenway got one, Luigi got one, Lynn, Rainey. So many of these chasers got bonus points for lean laps, as Luke Rain still with Griffin Lynn side by side. Ferris might take it 3 wide right here. He has a good run as they go through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Rainey, though, pulls ahead. He'll clear the A1. Come see 13 laps to go this time. Up the track for the 88. Ferris with a good run to the bottom lane, but can he lead the lap? No. Luke Rain with a good run off the top side. 13 laps to go. 5 trucks back together, and then 6th on back. They are there. As Luke Rainey goes way up the track. Griffin Lynn backs out from going 4 wide. And Michael Ferris in the 23. He's going to get around, possibly lead this lap. Good for him. That'd be another bonus point. No contact back there. One of our chasers and the 20, James Ryan, they're able to sort it out without wrecking. As Ferris does lead the lap, but Alex Stewart in the 17 has a good run to the inside. He'll go for that race lead. Fenway's got back down to the bottom lane. The 93 is up inside the top 10 now, but Luigi is still fading on the outside lane. He has not found a hole down low yet. He's fallen back to 16th and possibly even more. Drives through to, but another chaser went by him into the top 15. And Richardson's going to get by, so Richardson can move up to 17th right here. And Luigi maybe can find a hole in the 18th position from the top 5 spot. And he's one of the unfortunate ones that have just not found a hole down low. All the holes that he's had have just closed up by the time he's gotten back there. And right here might be the same, although it's a good run if he can get down in that hole. No, he didn't want to risk it. Oh, back there, they're making some contact, though. John Beefer and Derek Hamill go up the track, and Greg Lee in the 99 takes advantage. He'll go 3 wide. Cynthia right back here in the 57 no chaser. She's falling back. She's back to 23rd. Luigi might fall outside the top 20, so just another disappointing run for Luigi. He's not had much luck here as of late in the truck series. Can maybe finally get clear down low. Still stuck up top. He might have it right there, though. He had a good run there. Nope. Greg Lee with a better run down low. Just tough break there. That has to be so frustrating if you're a chaser against stuck up top and you keep falling backwards. Just like, man, just let me get down to the bottom lane because you only have 9 laps to go. You can't gain much ground now if you're back there in the 20th position. Ferris still holding that race lead pretty strong, but James Ryan in the 20 is about 3 non-chasers behind him. Ferris does. Ryan a little tight off the corner at the lift. Lets Michael Ferris keep that race lead. 8 laps to go. Fenway in 5th, a chaser. And 3 wide back here between chasers. Griffin, Lynn, Justin Zeidel, and Luke Rainey in a shoving match. Lynn shoved that 13 Zeidel up the track, and those are 2 teammates. They almost hit right there. Lynn gets around. Luke Rainey's going to try and clear his teammate into turn number 3. Can't quite get done there. He's still stuck up top now. Can he find a hold down low, unlike what Coluigi has had? At 32. 7 to go for the race lead. Ryan finally with the run to the inside. Ferris in the 23 as they go off into turn 1. Now down the backstretch. James Ryan. Non-chaser, a little bit of contact with Ferris. Sends that 23 whip, the racetrack. And now they're 3 wide for a second. Bowman in the 6-6 to the bottom gets tight. And Landon Fenway has found his way up to second in the 9-3. 6 laps of racing to go. Will we go caution-free, much like last season in this exact race? Except last season was just a little bit longer. It was a 250-mile race instead of a 200. And Fenway now hunting down James Ryan in the 20. Coming around to see 5 laps of racing to go. If the yellow flag comes out, the race is official. 5 laps of racing to go at Iowa. It's the battle for second. Bowman in the 66. He's going to be going for second, trying to set himself up for a race win. And Ryan does go up the racetrack. Here comes Bowman to the inside off of turn number 2. And down the backstretch, Alan Bowman edges ahead at the end of the backstretch. Off into turn 3. Sails it off there. 4 to go this time. Alan Bowman to the race lead. But Landon Fenway in the 9-3 is a big run coming to the bottom lane. 4 to go. Alex Stewart into this battle. Justin Zeidel in the 13 is back up here. Michael Canto and Colton Yo have come back to the front. Chasers trying to find their way down to the bottom to have a shot. James Ryan's found his way down low in 3rd. He's going to be going 3 wide for that race off of turn number 4. A little bit of contact there between Bowman and Fenway. They're beating and banging down this front stretch. 3 to go. Not much time left. Fenway going to try and clear right here. If he wins, he advances into the second round of the chase. He has the race lead. He's pulled away down the backstretch as James Ryan fights for second. Now still 2 laps to go, though. Fenway has to hit these marks perfectly. If he doesn't, could be trouble. 2 to go at Iowa. Just over a mile left. Can Landon Fenway hold off James Ryan? Can Ryan get up there? Can Stewart get up there? Can Zeidel possibly find a way from 5th to the win in the next lap and a half? Coming to the white flag. Fenway just has to make it 1 more lap around. He'll advance to round number 2 of the chase. Off of 4, they'll make it to the white flag. Without caution flag, 1 lap to go. And the Farmers 200, if they start bound for second, it's going to be over. This may be all she wrote, but Landon Fenway goes way up the racetrack. Stewart has a run to 17. Does he have one last effort into turn number 3? Fenway stuck up top. Stewart drives it hard. Gives the 9-3 a bump up the track. They come up at 4. Stewart edges ahead. And Alex Stewart steals one from Fenway to win at Iowa. And Fenway does not advance to the next round because Alex Stewart, that last corner grab, wins one here at Iowa. Stewart has been on a tear lately in these series. He's won another one, this time in the Pennzoil Truck Series. Great job for Alex Stewart. Let's go check the finishing results in the chase standings. Here are the finishing results from the Farmers 200 at Iowa. There were no caution flags, and there were 18 lead changes among 11 different drivers. Alex Stewart brings home the victory in a last lap grab from Landon Fenway. He falls to second and was so close to that automatic ticket to round number 2 in this chase. Justin Zeidel, great recovery. He gets up to 3rd. James Ryan in 4th, and Colton Yo hung around the top 10 all day. He rounds up the top 5 in 5th. Then Alan Bowman, he tied for the most laps led in 6th. Michael Canto in 7th. Tim Gary 8th. Michael Ferris tied for the most laps led, so that's 2 bonus points for Ferris right there towards the chase. And Riley Sprague dip up to 10th after starting 29th. That's a great day for him. Even better for Urchin, who started 35th and ended up 11th. We thought he was going to be toast, but man, oh man, great result there. It gets him up into points contention. Some other chasers. Luke Rainey ends up 13th. Griffin Lynn 17th. Cynthia Bright 19th. And then we look down. Some of these drivers just did not have good days. Coluigi 22nd after being stuck on the outside there at the end. And then Trey Rainey 29th. He started on the outside and could never get down to the bottom. Fell back to about 34th and recovered up to 29th, so he got some points there. At the right side of the screen are the point standings. See Zeidel pretty comfortable in right now. Fenway is up there, but the 3 out as of now, and if I'm saying this right, it should be Griffin Lynn with 46 points, Trey Rainey and Luke Rainey both have 61 apiece. So those are the drivers out. But just in, Richardson is only 2 points above with 63 points. Colucci has 64 points, so he's not far above. Cynthia Bright has 66. And some others that are just above. I'm trying to find here. But I would say if you're in the 70-point range, you can kind of rest a little bit easy, get a top 15, possibly top 10 would be your safest bet going into the final race of this round. So lots on the line, but if you're Justin Zedone, Lamb Fenway, you're feeling a little comfortable, just a little bit more comfortable than some of the other drivers. Michael Ferris has 76, Riley Sprague Tube 74. It's still anyone can advance. Griffin Lynn is probably going to need a win to advance into the next round of the chase because he's so far behind. He has 46 points, and the cutoff is at 63 with Richardson. So that's what, 14? That's about 17 points they would have to gain, and that's a lot to it's a lot to gain in one race. It could definitely happen, but it would take a lot of luck for it to happen. So the next race, the final race of round number 1, race number 3 of the chase, is at Michigan for the Great Clips 200. Another unpredictable track, another unpredictable race in the chase. I'll see you guys then.